Afi Mountain Wildlife Sanctuary, formerly part of the Afi River Forest Reserve, was established in 2000 to protect several endangered species, including the critically endangered Cross River gorilla, the Nigeria-Cameroon chimpanzee, the rock fowl, and more. Afi is covered by roughly 100 kilometers of lowland and sub-montane forests with rocky peaks rising to altitudes of 1,300 meters. According to the International Union for Conservation of Nature (IUCN's) Red List of Globally Threatened Species, 148 animals and 146 plant species found in Nigeria were threatened at various degrees, with some species near extinction. And those at the Afi Mountain Wildlife Sanctuary want the numbers to change. To see this natural wonder for ourselves, we took a 10-hour trip by road to the Afi Mountain Sanctuary, Boki Cross River State, southern Nigeria.
We've gone about 6 hours, almost 7 hours from Calabar to, we just got to Ecom Bridge and we're still heading to Boki. It's such a long journey, but it's so much we have to do to talk about conservation of primates and other animals and species in Nigeria. This is Green Angle. Found this young photographer who says he enjoys nature photography. That's very rare. So let's talk about this passion of yours. How did it start, briefly, and then tell us about your experience at the mountain?
Well, okay, it started with well, I just appreciate nature, and I got a camera to help me capture nature better. I started with wildlife in my immediate surroundings, okay. And from there, I started exploring the outdoors, parks, and well, as soon as I had the opportunity, I began to travel around the country.
Where have you been to?
Well, so far I've been to a lot of places, quite a lot anyway, but still within Nigeria.
Like where?
Waterfalls, Emijesha Waterfalls, Lekki Conservation Park in Lagos. Arinta Falls, Ekiti, Kokosi, Warm Spring, tourist destination, Obudukatu Ranch.
You've been to Obudukatu Ranch?
Yeah, earlier this year. And as I came to Cross River State, I discovered that there are still a lot. There's so much to see in so little time.
Now finally, after 8 hours, we arrived at the foot of the hill where we're going to meet the communities and take another bike for about 30 to 45 minutes up to Afi Mountains. And there are lots of indigenous people here, locals here, who are part of this entire conservation effort. So I'll quickly ask them what their experiences so far has been with catering to tourists and, I mean, the story behind this place.
When you get to the monkeys, you experience a lot of things.
Like what kind of experience?
The community is a community that embraces a lot of visitors. It's a peaceful community. We don't like trouble. You understand?
Yeah.
But we need people that make the community to grow. Because we have there and we have a canopy walkway, and as far as the community embrace the tree ranch and the canopy walkway. You see, because of that, we have this small road. And the small road now, we need people that will complete it to the neighbor community, so that at least anywhere you are coming, anytime you are coming, whether you are coming from this side, you come from this side, everything will be okay.
Come along, let's go find out what is up there at the Afi Mountains. Unbelievable ride we just had. The terrain is so rugged. But finally we're here, and oh my God, it's been an experience, a big experience for me. Wow. I have my raincoat just in case it starts raining on our way. I can't carry it. Oh, God. Oh, we're going over there. Oh. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Show him the generous man. Thank you. Whoa, king of the jungle. You know they call me king of the jungle. That's the meaning of Oluigbo in Yoruba. Oluigbo. So today I'm in the jungle. I'm living my life.
Sometimes you might have some visitors, there's animals coming around to play around with you. There's this particular tree, they eat all these fruits around.
What kind of animal? Snakes?
The drills.
The drills.
Yeah, and also you see some bush babies.
Eh?
The bush babies are not the ones you know
Secondary
in the
school.
or secondary school. Like the smaller primates, like galago. They have big ball eyes. Yeah, they're very beautiful.
It's been a long journey and it's now time for a good night's rest as we prepare for the work in one of Africa's remaining rainforests. This morning in this cabin, early, and it's already bright outside. Can you hear the sound of the animals and the birds? I'll show you a bit of what this cabin looks like and where we slept in the forest, Afi Mountain. So this is the forest, and you can see a bit of the mountains up there.
So I'm helping out with the tripod because we're about to climb up the hill, up to the Afi Wildlife Mountain Sanctuary in Cross River State.
Although the steep mountainous slopes of the sanctuary have largely protected it from logging, the forest is frequently damaged by dry season bushfires set to clear new farms or to flush game.
Just to help people get a bit of understanding of what it means when people say don't cut down trees, because it takes so long for one tree to grow, and you know what it means for trees that have been here for over 200 years, for 100 years, before we get one tree. Now, if you look at this, former President Olusegun Obasanjo planted this tree in 2001. That's about 16 years, or more than 15 years. And this is just the size. This is how much it has grown in 15 years. That's to just help you understand what it means to conserve a tree, because it takes so long for one tree to grow into what it becomes. So it's always better to say don't cut the trees because they're very important, and this wouldn't be so much of a carbon sink compared to the older trees that are like 200 years old and more.
Have you moved in? Okay. That is one of the things that you found in the tropical rainforest like this. They are ants, the military ants. They are bigger ants that they live in colonies. They also work as a troop. So when they see anything, they attack.
The keeper is about to feed the drill monkeys, the most endangered species of primates in the world. You know, and most of it. Ah! Oh, Jesus! Oh! Ah! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Hey, let me remove my shoe. Abi? Are they here? Jesus. See them, see them. Oh, God. I had to pull out my shoes because I was attacked by soldier ants. Lots of them. You know, this is what you get when you step on them mistakenly. They can bite you. They can sting so badly. Whoa.
Afi forest stream. All the streams here are extremely clean. They get their source from the mountain. Yeah, they fish the water from here. They will pass it through the filter, and they filter it, and then you drink it. For visitors who are not residents here, but we that were residents, I will just scoop it from there and I drink, and it's very good. Yeah. Tree monkey that you see in the tree, this is their natural wall that they are living on their own. They are not in the electric fence enclosure, and really in the heart of the jungle, right in Cross River State. This is where you can see these beautiful sceneries around here. But it's wonderful here. No animals attack you. You are safe. Okay, there's nothing like that in creation. Our face looks very superior. If anyone come across you, will be running. But you too, for the face, people have undertaken. Have said that this animal will kill you, this one will do you, you started running, but I will not run because I'm the king of the jungle. Nothing happened to you. I have been working for nature for 20 years. He's afraid. Don't be afraid. Yeah. Okay. No, it is only the captive one that when they see you holding camera like that, they will be running away because they always use that gun to dart them, sedative guns, to make them sleep. Yes. They won't come back. Animals only come back to attack you if you hurt them. Come this way.
Won't you bite us?
They don't bite.
They don't, but they strike.
Come the front.
Oh.
Wipe it away and throw it out. You feel it now.
Well, here's wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Greenland. Well, this is Yemi. He does all the magic behind the scenes. Of course, you know him. So, thank you for being with us all through 2017, and we look forward to a very eco-friendly 2018.
The wildlife sanctuary is poorly protected and has suffered many years of neglect and mismanagement. Illegal farms sited in the sanctuary are gradually destroying the sanctuary from within, reducing the habitat available for the Cross River gorillas and other key species.
Up here is the Afi Mountain Wildlife Sanctuary. It's the home for the 3 famous endangered primates in Nigeria. That's where you can find gray monkeys, chimpanzees, and the Cross River gorilla. And this forest here have been considered as one of the oldest forests in the world. And it is marked among 25th United Nations acclaimed biodiversity hotspot in the world. And a hotspot is where threatened species, like the one I just mentioned, if attention is not given to them, they may go into extinction. We are very close to the canopy walkway, and then soon you started seeing wonders.
Afi has a high scenic value and is also the site of a major tourism drive by the Cross River State Tourism Bureau, containing an impressive, although underutilized, canopy walkway.
We just got stung. It's really painful, very painful. And we're trying to figure out how to live here without getting more stings. here, difficult to pronounce. They stung me earlier when we were trying to cross over, so I'm trying to be careful so it doesn't happen again. It was really, really painful. So I need to figure out where they are. So Godwin, I mean, initially you were skeptical about this whole thing and you were concerned about your 2 children in Lagos. How do you feel now?
Well, I must tell you, Ugochi, it has been a lifetime experience here. I must tell you, this is my first time of getting so close to wild animal like this. In fact, getting to this place, I was like, I have a wife, I have my kids. Because according to the tourist guide, he was saying we are going to see wildlife, we are going to see all species of animals.
And we saw a poisonous snake, actually.
Poisonous snake on our way coming, and it was, anyway, I would say it was a good experience coming to this place. This place is like, when you get to this place, you forget the sorrow coming all the way, you forget your sorrows, but I must tell you, it's something that everybody needs to come and see.
Yeah.
It's an experience that must live forever with me.
Yeah, and
I must not, and I will never forget this experience.
No, you can never forget it.
I will never forget this experience.
Kudos to Green Angle.
Yeah, Green Angle, kudos to you. Kudos and kudos and kudos. And kudos to...
Yeah, all our producers, all our heads of departments, directors, the cameramen, the editors. We're not going to make so much, something beautiful out of this. We can't wait to see it. Thank you very much, everyone who has supported us.
Farming, logging, and illegal hunting threaten this unique wildlife habitat.
So when you cut down the trees by the river, it's no brainer. It's going to get drained. The sun will drain the water. It's going to evaporate. So if you want to keep your streams and your rivers like this, leave the watersheds.
Yeah, leave the water.
Leave the trees covering the waters, and it's going to stay like that for a long time or forever. And you're going to have a source of drinking water for yourself and for your community. You know, it's very important.
Very important.
Very important. And it doesn't matter where you live. If you live in the city, always try to go back home and find out what is happening in your community. Go back home. I mean, for those who travel every Christmas, you can ask the important questions. But if you don't travel every Christmas, once in a while, go back home. Look for the rivers, look for the water, the streams, find out what has happened to them and what we can do to conserve these things. Can you see it going? It's gone. What if the baby comes behind us? Wow. Oh my God, we've seen 2 snakes. One of us wants to. Something interesting just happened. The first time we were going in, we saw a snake, a dangerous
tree viper.
Tree viper, and we screamed. On our way back, we saw a black cobra, and interestingly, we didn't scream anymore. It was like we're not part of this thing, and we realized that it wasn't going to hurt us, but you know, we just let it pass, and then we moved on. That's the beauty of nature. Live and let's live, right? Yeah. Live and let's live.
They also have their part to play.
Yeah.
Africa high rainforest is disappearing per minute worldwide.
Per minute worldwide, 100 acres of rainforest disappearing per minute worldwide. And that means we might not have anything left in the future if we continue like this.
Continue like this. Suspend the bridge sections of the canopy walkway. Each anchor is draped about 25.5 meters on the ground, pumped with the special cement for casting grout. Would help to make it very firm. 2005.
Afi has a high scenic value and is also the site of a major tourism drive by the Cross River State Tourism Bureau, containing an impressive, although underutilized, canopy walkway. Part of the walkway was destroyed recently by a storm.
Constructed by a company from Greenheart, a Canadian company called Greenheart Conservation Company. It was 400 meters long, considered to be the second and the longest forest canopy walk in West Africa. A heavy landslide struck the canopy walkway. The Cross River State government is looking for other support, at least to make it run again.
countless wild animals are displaced by urban sprawl and habitat fragmentation, which sometimes lead to conflicts between people and wildlife. An endangered species is one whose numbers are so small that it is at risk of extinction. A species is defined as endangered or threatened when it suffers from these factors: damage to its habitat for recreational or entertainment purposes, disease or predation of the species, and hazards to the continued life of the species. A species is declared extinct after many years of not being spotted. Extinction is a natural phenomenon. It occurs at a natural background rate of about 1 to 5 species per year, but scientists estimate we are now losing species at 1,000 to 10,000 times the background rate, with dozens going extinct every day.
And at about 100% of Nigerian rainforest, Cross River State still hold 4% of it, which is the forest we have around here. And it is a unique biodiversity forest that is rich in everything. So it's wonderful here. And the forest here is made up of layers. We have the canopies and the evergreen. So it's wonderful vegetation around here. I also do hike with people who want to go up mountain. Unlike the tourism bureau, there are about 10 to 15 staff that are employed directly from the communities here who are on salary basis. And the Dre Ranch also are doing a wonderful job here. They also buy food from the local people around here in the village, which help to boost the economics of that very place.
That's a good one. Okay, thank you very much.
The Dre Ranch, a rehabilitation and breeding center within the Afi Mountain Sanctuary, provides a safe space for primates where they are both cared for and studied.
You see so much beautiful, the waters are beautiful, the trees are so tall and they're lovely, and this is what so much work goes into here to just conserve this beautiful space here, to keep it for us and for the next generation. And I mean, the entire world depends on this forest to sink the carbon that is in the atmosphere, to stop climate change and to reverse all the damage we've done to the environment. This is Green Angle. We're excited to be here, and thanks for watching. My name is Ugochi Oluigbo. Well, here's wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Green Angle. This is Yemi. He does all the magic behind the scenes. Of course, you know him. So, thank you for being with us all through 2017, and we look forward to a very eco-friendly 2018.